Well, I was going to say, what was that list of actors you had?
Oh yeah, do you want me to get that up?
Yeah, let's get that out.
Because it is a bizarre list, if I'm honest. Because they basically went for literally everyone, from what it
Yeah,
seems.
there were some weird ones in there when you were reading them.
Yeah, and they just wouldn't make any sense, and it just
Like,
wouldn't work.
I know Denholm Elliott was one, and that wouldn't have worked because he died not too long
Here you go.
after they would have been working on this.
I mean, do you want me to read out the entire list?
Read the highlights.
Okay, so you've got Adam Ant. You wouldn't know him, but he's like a New Romantics singer. Really
Okay,
bizarre
no.
choice.
No singers and acting, please.
No. Rowan Atkinson, Chris Barry, yeah. Sean Bean.
Well, he wouldn't have lasted past the title sequence.
Yeah.
He would have regenerated immediately.
Yeah. Pierce Brosnan, of course. And Timothy Dalton, who went on to play Rassilon.
That would be interesting.
Rupert Everett.
Oh, that guy.
Ray Fiennes.
Interesting.
Hugh Grant.
No.
Arguably the second most bumbling man on earth, next to the next one, Jeff Goldblum.
I would actually kind of like Jeff Goldblum.
I mean, he certainly has the weird factor up. Rutger Hauer, Anthony Stewart Head, Buffy. Giles.
I've never watched Buffy.
Oh, well, he's Giles Buffy. John Hurt, again, who came back as the War Doctor.
Always a good choice.
Derek Jacobi, who came back as the Master.
In between being an immortal and Underworld.
Yep. Malcolm McDowell. Maybe that's where they got the weird Clockwork Orange things.
He was a time traveler in Time After Time, which was a Nicholas Meyer movie.
Oh, right.
He was H.G. Wells.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay.
With David Warner playing Jack the Ripper.
Which is interesting because in the film he's reading The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. The Doctor is. What a tangled web we weave. Anyway, another one's Ian McKellen, Sam Neill.
Ooh, Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
He's got the weird factor.
Again, I mentioned Peter O'Toole and his drunk face.
That would be amazing in a bad way. Or a good way. It could go either way.
John Sessions, Tony Slattery, who are British comedians. I don't think you'd know them.
No, I don't know them.
Arnold Vosloo from The Mummy.
Yes.
Crazy. Peter Weller.
So weird. Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Eddie Murphy, Wesley Snipes.
Oh, no.
No. Matt Frewer.
Intriguing, because he can do the weird.
I guess. Tim Curry.
That would almost be too good.
Yeah. Who else? What else we got? Nothing. Ben Kingsley, did I mention?
Nope, you didn't.
There you go, Ben Kingsley. Peter Ustinov. They literally just went for everyone.
Hey, John Cryer.
No, there's no John Cryer.
Sadly, he had to accept Lenny Luthor instead.
Yeah. Isn't he coming back as Lex Luthor? Or something like that?
He might be in the Supergirl series.
I'm pretty sure he is, yeah.
The Supergirl series has a lot of self-referential casting like that.
They also have a list for the Master.
Okay, I have to hear some of these.
Steve Buscemi. Jesus. Tim Curry again.
I can see that.
Timothy Dalton again.
Again.
Phil Collins. Which is bizarre.
The master can feel it coming in the vortex tonight.
Scott Bakula. No, thank you.
I like Scott Bakula, but no.
The Master as Jim Belushi. No.
This is even better than the Doctor list.
It's ludicrous. Bill Murray. Judge Reinhold. No.
Show some respect for Judge Reinhold.
Brent Spiner and Patrick Stewart. I will kill him. And other Dune quotes. Peter Weller again. Henry Winkler.
No.
Fucking hell. And Bill Pullman, who came back for Torchwood, and we don't talk about that.
Bill Pullman, wow.
F. Murray Abraham, which is actually a good idea.
Yes, that is.
Who's a good idea? Dana Carvey, fuck off.
No, he's going to be the Master of Disguise.
Oh, God. Jesus. David Bowie. Jonathan Frakes.
All right.
I would like to see that. And Christopher Lee.
With the beard or without the...
Oh, probably with.
But Christopher Lee,
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee can do basically anything.
Yeah. Rick Moranis? Rick Moranis and Bill Murray. The fact that they are there. Who else? Randy Quaid? No.
Well, he is crazy.
It's just weird choices. There's Michael Dorn as well.
Ah.
And Jeff Goldblum again.
God damn it, Jeff.
They could play both characters and just have like 6 hours of no dialogue. Just
One has glasses, one doesn't.
Robert Englund.
Yes.
Oh, I'd like to see that. That would be interesting.
Welcome to time travel, bitch.
I was just about to say something similar.
I don't think we're gonna top that one.
No, I mean that has to be, yeah. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, it was already crazy with the Bill Murray and the Jim Belushi.
Dennis Hopper praising the OG.
Is that really on the list?
Yep.
Doesn't surprise me.
And I like the fact that Matt McGann, brother of Paul McGann, auditioned for the Doctor. There's a lot of weird little coincidences that I just love all over this place. Is there anything I can finish the list with that's funnier than what we already got?
Well, we already got Bill Murray, Robert Englund.
Mick Jagger. What's with the fucking pop stars?
Yeah, what's Sting has done more acting than Mick Jagger.
I know, it's ludicrous. Richard Dean Anderson.
Oh.
Wow.
Is that the Master?
Yeah.
He could go into he could build a TARDIS out of stuff in the supply closet.
Yeah.
This is just getting nuts. I love it.
Weird. Just weird choices that I just don't understand the thoughts behind them at all. Like, I can actually see, for example, Gary Sinise as the Doctor.
Yeah, Gary Sinise is great.
That's because he's got a kind of... He's not... I mean, no offense to Gary, but he's not the most attractive man in the world. He's got that kind of weird look about him, and it worked. But then they have weird choices.
Jim Belushi.
Yeah, Jim Belushi, or what's another good example? Julian Sands. Just nonsensical. Just because they are actors, it seems, they chose them. That seems to be the only reason they're on the list, you know?
What? No Matthew Lillard?
No, I don't think so. That would be...
Although, he would be better than some of the people on this list.
I mean, he has the weirdness for the Doc. It wouldn't be the worst choice in the world. Not great.
Yeah, it would be him as the Doctor, and it would end up being fucking, the fuck is his name? Freddie Prinze Jr. as the Master.
Oh, God.
Because they're always together.
And then they fight over Sarah Michelle Gellar.
No, Daphne's her own girl.
Anyway, so that's the extensive list and not comprehensive of everyone Oh, God, Damon Wayans for the Master.
I love Damon Wayans.
No. Actually, it had Damon Wayans and Keenan Ivory Wayans. I don't know that one.
That's one of his brothers.
Oh, okay.
He mainly writes and produces stuff. Like, he was a producer on the Scary Movie movies.
Oh, God.
And then he left, and then one of the Zuckers took over, and it went downhill.
Really downhill. But then again, they were never great to begin with.
Further downhill.
Let's see if I can get any more. Oh, here you go. Originally, the Doctor had an old teacher, Borusa, in one of the scripts. And I assume they were going to be another Time Lord. So they were going to bring in someone like... who's on this list? Richard Attenborough. Or
spared no expense.
Yeah. Peter Cushing, Van Helsing. Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
Peter O'Toole's drunk face again.
Could you imagine if they did, right, like, a proper Peter Cushing Doctor Who with Christopher Lee as the Master?
I mean, I could honestly see it working.
Yeah.
Completely. And I'd have no problems with that. I mean, I wouldn't really particularly call it canon. Much like the Peter Cushing films.
Let's be honest, none of this crap we've covered in this episode is canon.
No. So, yeah. But that's a little bit of extra stuff there.